Make sure y'all drop a like and drop a sub, yeah. If you new, hit that subscribe button, that like button, yeah. Turn on post notifications, do everything, yeah. Go to web, you wanna road it. Wait. I didn't, They was gonna show us. Bro, do y'all wanna see me do the safe wizard glitch, bro? Like, what do y'all wanna see, y'all? Y'all wanna see me do the safe wizard glitch? What y'all wanna see, y'all? Hold on, y'all, look. What y'all wanna see? The design, like what? What y'all wanna see? Y'all wanna see the gameplay? Back to the game. Bro, cause I'm sick and tired of streaming on that weak PS4 stream, bro. I wanna stream on something where y'all can all see the whole screen at it. I'm not streaming on that stuff no more. That stuff's trash. Dang, y'all just seen that. Ooh, these issues. Like, bro, look. I can see everything. Like, my stream, I can see me playing. I could launch another game. I can see everything. I can run God of it. I need some stream overlays I gotta make for Photoshop. I'm gonna make my stream overlays when I get off. Bro, I'm finna go grind in rec center, bro. Something, bro. Like, bro, I'm sick and tired of being a pro team, y'all. I gotta grind this out, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I gotta go to the rec center and cages. I gotta go grind this out, man. Yo, if you new, hit that subscribe button, yo. Bro, yeah, bro. I'm gonna grind this superstar, y'all. Y'all wanna see me do the MyCareer Nation glitch? What y'all wanna see? I want to see me do the bad transfer glitch. Guess what, bro? Sorry for y'all, man, but I'm about to change the title, y'all, and I'm finna stream some glitches, y'all. I don't even care. I'm finna stream some glitches, y'all. And I'm finna change the title. I'm finna change the title.
I might slip away if I don't feel nothing. Something bad will go down if you don't run in. I might be feeling stupid or looking crazy, 'cause I'm crazy about the way you make me feel on a cloudy day. You make me wanna jumpstart my engine. hop in a whip and relieve the tension. Go to your house and undo the problems we did. In the end game, girl, I wanna be closer. You a good girl, but you've been through stuff that made you different in your own ways. If I leave you on your own, would you be the same? Cause you will be all alone. Cause you know I did you right, and you innocently treat me wrong. If I leave you on your own, would you be the same? Cause you will be all alone. Cause you know I did you right, and you innocently treat me wrong.
Is that real? Ran up on him. I ain't say he looking for me. I don't really give a. Oh man. Cause I'm all up. Ran up on him. I ain't say he looking for me. I don't really give a. Oh no. Oh man. Cause I'm all up. Ran up on him. Ain't getting it back, so don't you bother me. Been on my line, ain't hitting them back, so why he calling me? They know he ride with. He tryna stop a G, tryna make it hard for me, tryna make it hard for me. Say he got him for the door. And what he giving, showing love. Break it down, this didn't know the ropes. Now he calling my phone, talking about you. Yeah, it was yours, but it's mine now. Talk about it, so we gon' find out. Everybody, when we ride out, jump out. Steal in it, now we don't hide out. Sell it back to you for the. Try something, then it's bye-bye. Laugh in your face like hot. Ran off on them. Everybody think I'm tripping. Ain't nobody give a when I ain't have a. Just hit another. Now I'm back on my feet. I got that for the cheap. Everybody come shop with me, cause I done ran off on them. I ain't say you looking for me. I don't really give a. No. Oh man. Cause I'm on the. Ran up on them. I ain't say
right here, bro, y'all. I'm not just smoking it.
Oh no. Oh man. Cause I'm on the. Ran up on them. Ain't getting it back, so don't you bother me. Been on my line, ain't hitting them back, so why he calling me? They know he ride. Tryna stop a G, tryna make it hard for me, tryna make it hard for me.
I'm gonna put this thumbnail up yours.
Ring, do you hear me calling?
Herbs on a beat, herbs on a beat, herbs on a beat, herbs on a beat.
Me no way, no drive. Do you hear me calling? Do you hear me calling? Me no way, no drama.
I'm gonna use this thumbnail so I get another one.
Do you hear me calling? Do you hear me calling? Me no way, no drama. I just want you, my darling. Break away and make a way to make it. Love the way you looking. Got to be joking. Where in the did you think you were going?
Yo, I just made anything. Y'all see, I'm just putting anything right now. Yo, I'm finna put the thumbnail up, yo.
I
So I
hope
can
with the
see
highs
it.
of hopes that I never have to go back to the trap and my days of dealing with. So I only spit fire and dope. So later on you can go quote.
But I'm about
My
to make
last of your
one
people and
while
folk,
I'm
and they
doing
say,
the switch.
hey, that boy be spitting that pressure, and he be that pressure, and he's smart as a professor. Bay City on 3, 1, 2, 3. Bay City! Let's do it, baby! Let's go, baby! Who are we? Bay City!
The Coastal Conference Championship is set to tip off, and after 3 consecutive final losses, can Bay City finally get over the hump?
Kevin, if it's going to happen, it has to happen behind their senior.
I'm
The
about
man
to
they call
change
Shea,
the
who could have went out after his freshman year.
That's right.
He has a chance to cement
Yo, I'm about
his
to change
legacy.
the
He
thumbnail.
is the storyline for sure in this one.
Yes, he is.
Let's go, Che. Let's
That's
go.
my shooter, Che,
Let's
right
go.
there.
And we're underway. The Coastal Conference Tournament Finals in action. And should be a great one with Bay City taking on Central Valley.
Yes, indeed. Well, you have to love the chances for Bay City, the Flames, with the talent they have on their roster. Great depth, top to bottom, and playing on their home court nonetheless.
And the senior leadership a factor as well. Che isn't going to let this team lose focus as he feels this is their year.
Well, this should be a fun one as Central Valley has had a great season in their own right.
Looking back at his time at Bay City, this is the best look that Che and the other seniors have had at making a run at the college championship.
And this is who the Bay City Flames have to start things off. It's their leader, Che, at point. Next to him on the wings are Ty Sheldon and Bobby Erickson.
If I got it. No, one. Boy, I got it. And then they shot it. Yo, bro, we doing a good slide right now, bro.
Rounding things out at the 4 and the
Hey, Jim.
5 are Dustin Joseph and Big Marching Group. And a look here now at the lineup for Central Valley. It's Lee running the point with Marceda at his side. The forwards are Indra at the 3 with Zadirko at the 4. In the middle, they have Big Vlad Dermanenko to round things out. Central Valley working the ball around now. Edwards can't hit. And with Che and the rest of the graduating class, they do believe that this is their year.
And the reason why, because they have depth and they have the
Stay
firepower.
tuned, yo, guys.
And I don't think
Man,
there's
hit the
a
sub
team
and like
they
button, yo.
can't beat. Only way I see them bowing out in the big
Going to,
tournament
mycareer
is if
nation
they
glitch, yo.
implode on themselves.
And
So, like,
that's
it's
good
up,
off the glass.
Well,
You
even
get
though
what?
this is the conference championship for
Get a lot
these
of BC
teams,
here.
both sides will most likely find their way into the bigger tournament that follows.
Erickson passes to Che. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
I like seeing Che fight through that
Got
one.
it. If I
Didn't
got
back
it.
down
Cut it
from the
off.
challenge.
And with what you said earlier, both these teams almost locks to be in the field of 68.
But winning your conference is a huge boost to your seeding. Not to mention that there are bragging
yeah.
rights at
Boy,
stake. I
stop
don't expect either side to give anything but 100% here. Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
Serious power move from the point.
Forget just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
Fresh the pass to Edwards. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
It's an unlimited VC glitch, bro. You gotta do it, bro.
Now into the lineup for Bay City.
Yeah, we gotta play through this, y'all. And then, I'm gonna show y'all what we're gonna do. This ain't really the glitch. I got
And the Flames call time here.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Central Valley trails by 5. And for the Flames, it has been a season where they have been mostly dominant.
And you know what? They had a bit of a slump in the middle of the season, but everyone knew that with the roster they had this year, they would be at the top of the Coastal Conference at the end of things.
Bobby Erickson on the wing. He's covered by Fresh. Here's Drew. Lays it up and banks it in. He has 6.
High stakes tonight. You want high percentage looks. Drew on the finishing end.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Yeah, bros, this glitch does work, but this is Sky Brown, bros. You need, bros. Brodies. Yeah, bro, it does work. Like, I gotta like play through this and then get to the
no second shot coming to him this time. He said he's leading by 7. That fall. Nice feed that time
like,
for Bobby Erickson.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Like, just skip through all this, bro.
On offense. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Right out.
The Hawks have made 2/3 of their free
I
throws
already know
tonight.
I'm on a 1K
6 of
grind,
9
man.
to be exact.
You know the grind is so, man.
And he comes up empty, missing the first of the 1-and-1. And here are the Flames now. And the Flames call time here.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis. And get
And a big lead here for the Flames. Everything has been working for them, and they're in complete control of this game.
Well, you think they are going to...
Hey, yo, Che. Kick rocks, Kobe. I'm going unconscious tonight.
I didn't you can go this lead play, boy.
But you can get 99 fast with this glitch too,
Thanks,
bro. I'm
coach.
just telling
I'm
you
getting
that.
that championship this year.
Either way.
Yes, sir.
Like, bro, this is a new glitch. I'm not playing the glitches that y'all seeing. I'm playing the glitches. I'm going to the cool, bro. Like, it's a malprediction glitch.
Chill. It's not worth it. Come on, man.
Skip all this. Skipping all this, bro. Skipping all this.
Che?
So your contention.
Come on, Ty. Hey, it's your boy.
You were 3 months from.
Ring, do you hear me calling?
Herbs on a beat. Herbs on a beat.
Bro, I'm doing something totally different. I don't know.
English.
04. Check up. Check 05.
That was a run.
You call me with a chicken wing. You about that life?
My bad, man. Got a little wild.
Wait, I think we just found the glitch. Hold on. Yeah, hold on. Man, we doing it all over again, yeah. I think we just literally found the glitch. You gotta skip all this. Go into the hold on. $1,000 VC every time? Hold on. 5,000 VC every time.
Hey. Yeah. Existing out of that's all.
Yo, alright, y'all, hold on.
Yeah. Hey. I've been in game for a long time. Existing out of that's a long flight. For the wrong guy. She dated me at the wrong time. Yeah. Hold up. Existing out of that's a long flight. For the wrong guy. She dated me at the wrong time.
Oh, we don't see nothing wrong. Over here, Jim smile. What a Jim, yeah, I'm pound. BBW, where you from?
Copy off of me, y'all. Copy me. Copy me. Make sure y'all all copy me, y'all. I think we just found something. I swear to God, I think we really just did. Make sure y'all copy me. Go through it fast. Let me know y'all right here. Yeah, we gotta go right here.
For the wrong guy, she dated me at the wrong time. Yeah.
Gotta play this map for a nation game.
If you saw anything that you missed, remember you can always go to the main menu, head to 2K TV, and watch all of our past episodes.
That's right, there's more gold in there, and guess what?
We need to get 5,000 in this game, y'all. As possible. As soon as possible. 5,000. I'll type it. Get 5,000 to at least 6 minutes.
Oh, we are back. I'm the 2K MC, and the Winter Madness is continuing in the neighborhood. We only have a few days left, but remember, we're looking for who can reach the top tier of 2K Compete events and crowning 5 MVPs at the end. 1 MVP per platform and 250,000 VC is at stake. So jump in this weekend.
The bronze likeness of Lakers great Magic Johnson that can be found just outside the front door of our location today, the Staples Center. It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. Chris Webber's joining us at the broadcast table alongside Greg Anthony and David Aldridge on the sideline. This is Kevin Harlan. Here are the 5 for the Clippers. The 2 stars, George and Leonard, fill up the forwards line. Shea is out there with Lou Williams, and it's Harrell in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Davis, and it's McGee in at the 5. Knocks it loose. Caldwell-Pope outside. Outside, Green. He's looking for James and finds him. And that one drops for him.
That is what LeBron does. No one challenges the heart of the defense more than him. Impossible to stop him when he gets that deep.
Wasted no time on that shot. It's off the mark. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to talk with Frank Vogel for just a minute. Asked about guarding Kawhi Leonard, he shook his head, saying, "It's amazing how he's grown from college to now. One of the game's most complete offensive weapons." Kevin, the claw is really a tough task to slow down.
Thank you, David. Davis, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Kawhi Leonard. Lakers shooting their first free throws of the night.
At the line for 2.
And the first one drops.
Y'all just keep make sure y'all get 5 fouls.
And both free throws good for Davis.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, a very smooth touch on his stroke.
From deep three-point range, Clippers working now with the new shot clock. Lakers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And Green gets it to go. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Guys are looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Shoots the 3. Shea, no good.
They've missed 3 of their first 4 shots, having a little trouble finding their legs.
Green, the pass to Caldwell-Pope, and the rejection by Leonard.
In a sensational individual defender, Leonard will lock you down. Rejections are just part of the package he brings on the defensive end.
Now here's Shea.
Play at least 6 games. 6-minute games, and then be at least
missing.
They're struggling here early. 1 for 5 now. The
but
D has been bottled
but this
up
bitch,
so
bro, it's some operation. This bro, you could get
if you're just tuning in, we play about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Second chance effort. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And he has definitely been struggling in this
quarter.
Just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
And Davis throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now here's Shea. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And some changes here for the Lakers. Howard's checked in for JaVale.
Hey, they show with this Free Religion shirt. Perfect. Hey, your mom about to get hurt. Dang. Hey, my friend got you want these. Oh, I want some. Yeah. You got the green.
Changes here for the Lakers. Alex Caruso comes in for Avery Bradley. Rajon Rondo subbed in for James. The Clippers also making some changes. Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Harkless comes in for Leonard. And Chaves subbed in for George. They've got Anthony Davis. Also Howard out there. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Rajon Rondo. And it's Caruso in at the 2-guard spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. The Clippers shooting their first free throw tonight.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with. And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
He can't hit that time.
A shot like that is a polite way to say,
hey, you don't even like his own dad.
Yeah, what was that? Did he forget about? Very strange.
The Lakers making a switch here. Green's checked in. Williams, he's checked in for the Clippers. Kuzma can't get it to go.
He just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding though and looking for the best shot possible.
Williams looking over the floor. Releases. Offensive rebound. And it's Patterson finishing it off.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. JaVale McGee's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Rajon Rondo. Clippers trail by 12. From deep. Green with the rebound. The Lakers shooting is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30.
Yeah, wait, I'm right here, bro.
With 1 on the clock. That shot misses. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 19.
52. The Clippers, 33. Your safety is our number one concern in the event of emergency evacuation.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2.
So, like, right here, y'all, man, it don't even matter, y'all. Just, like, simply that, y'all.
And here's Leonard from 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Leonard's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Clippers. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, for the last 5 years, the Golden State Warriors have been the colossus that stood over the NBA. There were thoughts that most teams were not willing to do things to be competitive, knowing that they could not beat the Splash Brothers, Draymond Green, and then Kevin Durant. But the Warriors lost to the Raptors in the finals last year, combined with the injuries to Durant and Klay Thompson, have opened things up. And for the first time in a long time, there are any number of teams
I gotta get one more foul.
believe it's their time.
Probably so. The West is strengthened. There's to the free throw line for him tonight.
Had a success rate from the line last year of about 78%.
And that one misses.
Well, in overtime, Beverly has established himself as just a defensive specialist, juggernaut, an absolute pest who plays tail off on both ends of the floor.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the
after 1 minute,
opposition no light.
Like, bro, you get up 5 fouls at the 6 minute mark, bro. And then, like, it's OP, my guy. You can stack up off the and get, like, a lot of big sheets.
Howard's got
like,
6.
bro,
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And the Clippers miss again. Lakers leading by 22. To the paint. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
Never easy trying to mark Howard. I mean,
you can foul, like, when it gets to the 6 minute, you can, like, foul out right now.
Cook, he's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Beverly for 3, drills the three-pointer. 9 points in the game so far.
Oh, they get burned this time. That's a shot they're willing to give up, though.
And the foul called on Shea.
Go foul out, look. And I'm going to still get the VC. Like, bro, we can still keep doing this, like, bro. This is stocking, like, look. I can't go back in the game, y'all. Look. Like, look, y'all, we just fouled out, and look, we got 3 seconds in the game, my guy. And look, y'all, we did it. We did it, y'all, we did it. Look, y'all, we are finna see me get the BC, y'all, you know? We get the 2 times BC, look. Yeah. Look, we finna get the 2 times BC, look, by stacking, bro. I see that. Like, we can do this every time, look. Simple. Like, it does add up, like. You just go ahead and hit advance. Then go back. And look, guys, I want to make sure, look, we can make another build with the, y'all gotta make sure y'all make the builds with the percentages, y'all. Cause like if y'all don't make the builds with the percentages, it will not work. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and make another build. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and pick the, like, bro, this glitch is OP, my guy. My VC really went up, y'all.
Hey. Yeah. Existing out, that's a long flight.
I can keep spamming this over and over again.
Hey, hey, hey. I've been in game for a long time. Existing out, that's a long flight. For the wrong guy, she did me at the wrong time. Yeah, hold up. Existing out, that's a long flight. For the wrong guy, she did me at the wrong time.
I'm gonna just make any build, y'all.
Sugar long life, still play toy, we got hate square, just doing my thing, that's so nice. My purple hair like让所有人看放出了的歌，当冰块掉进一杯可口的可乐，那杯桌上喝的雾。I love my mom, I bet her apart. Got a whole lot of wow. I can't get enough. Yeah, don't tell her my mom. I bet her apart. Got a whole lot of wow. I can't get enough. I've been in game for a long time. 16 hours, that's a long flight. For the wrong guy, she did me at the wrong time. Yeah, hold up. 16 hours, that's a long flight. For the wrong guy, she did me at the wrong time. 5-star rap, I rap, can't wait.
Like, bro, with this method, bro, we can get a lot of VC. Like, man, bro, this thing is stacking. Like, this way, bro, we just got another mycareer nation, bro. Like, yeah, so, about to show we just got another mycareer nation. Y'all didn't even listen. Look, y'all was supposed to pick the one with the percentages. Like, y'all was supposed to pick the one with the percentage. I didn't even listen. I do not listen to them.
Hey. Yeah. Existing out, that's a long flight. Yeah. Hey, hey, hey. I've been in game for a long time. 16 hours, that's a long flight. For the wrong guy, she did me at the wrong time. Yeah, hold up. 16 hours, that's a long flight. For the wrong guy, she dated me at the wrong time.
Ooh, we don't see nothing wrong. Over here, Jim smile. What a Jim, yeah, I'm pound. BBW, where you from?
我不是不要个，也不是要养个，乐的是放到马里。Take my brace，把你来换件比例，太阳在往哪里立 ？Long life studio B， 度过了无数个 long life，still play toy， we got hits boy， I just do my thing，that's so nice。
My purple hair like， 让使用那个放出炉的歌，当冰块掉进一杯可口的可乐。Anything 说着歌的，总写了妈妈。I got whole lot of wow. I can't get enough. Don't tell my mom. I got whole lot of wow. I can't get enough.
I've been in game for a long time. 16 hours, that's a long flight. I found the wrong guy. She dated me at the wrong time. Yeah, hold on. 16 hours, that's a long flight. I found the wrong guy. She dated me at the wrong time.
5-star rap, star way. I drank a speaking Chinese, eating white cheese, keeping Taipei to reach that. Hey, don't worry about me. Overseas, so they talking about me. Talking about my eyes, talking about my vibe, talking about my music. You want? I want the try. 这个事都没问题。哎，男人先解决到的事情都不叫问题。哎，嫉妒心没人情才是你的问题。哎 ，I have a dream.
As y'all can see, man, we just got another My Player Nation glitch, y'all. Y'all see My Player Nation game, y'all. Man, this glitch is working, man. This glitch is OP, man. I'm telling y'all, man. Man, y'all better hop right on to the glitch, man. Because the ones by the percentages, y'all, you might want to do that. I'm telling y'all. I gotta play the ones with the percentages, like. As y'all can see, man, I just got another My Player Nation game. Like, bro, y'all can stack up, like, bro, this, y'all can get 100K an hour from people.
We're back, winning tips. Now it's time to go over the most common play. And it's the most common play in our game.
And then when you
have
the last 6 minute mark, about to hit 6 minutes in the game, you want to like get the foul out right there. So as soon as you hit it, you want to like foul out, and yeah.
First, let's.
Like my stuff is stacking up with this shot. It's crazy.
Come to the game and get a figurine of your favorite mascot, Rocky. A reminder, fans, we hope you'll come and join us for Trading Card Day. The first 10,000 fans through the arena will receive a trading card pack. Ride through to the fan zone and get them signed by Rocky and the Nuggets dancers.
Nuggets fans, still have a few seats available for upcoming games. Please see the ticket booth for more information. For the protection of the players and fans, any violators will be removed and are subject to arrest and prosecution.
Nestled among the peaks of the Rocky Mountains, we're in the beautiful city of Denver, Colorado. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Shea is out there with Morant, and it's Anderson in at the 3 slot. And for the Nuggets, Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Filling out the wings, Harris and Barton. And it's Murray in at the point.
Here we go.
And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. Here's Morant. He kicks it to Valanciunas. And the pass to Morant.
As y'all can see, man.
Shea outside. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Denver with the rebound.
Yikes. Bad miss. If he could be more assertive as a finisher inside, he would be so much more effective.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Like, bro, this VC really stacked.
And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Here's Murray. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
No, glitches make the game more fun.
The Nuggets moving the ball around. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
Confidence that Gary Harris is playing with right now. He is ready to shoot once that ball touches his mitts.
Some solid defense from Harris. The Nuggets have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Down low. And Barton throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Shea outside. Shot clock at 6.
And if Gary Harris does not close out, that shot probably goes in. Instead, no dice.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. Maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
D'Anthony Melton. He's checked in for the Grizzlies. Harris, no good. For Memphis, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Look.
Such a critical part of how they're
look, man.
With about 2 minutes gone by.
Look, man, I just want to foul out now.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Foul out. And if we're going to get our last foul when we get home. Put in 2 minutes already.
Beasley and Craig.
Then we can get another foul and we ain't going to get
Only out
6
there
fouls
with
until we
Jeremy
get to half of the quarter, y'all. So, yeah.
The Grizzlies shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Harris with it. Pass to Millsap. Here's Murray. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Murray. And the Nuggets lead by 10.
Like that from Murray right there. When he's passing it like this, it can make him so much better and so much more open.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. 1:33 left to play in the first half. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yo, we ain't gonna get the other foul until we reach the 6 minute mark.
1:30 left now here in the second. Harris outside. Now here's Murray. Barton outside.
If we don't get the 6 minute mark and foul out, we could mess up the glitch too often. We got way
From 12 feet out. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. And so it's Barton bringing it up for Denver. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Jaren Jackson Jr. is the son of an NBA player.
I'm gonna make a video on this.
I'm so old, I covered his dad
I'm
in
doing this on
college.
stream, bro.
Growing up,
edit
his
this video.
parents let him find his passion, but the game was always in his genes. Jackson Jr. said, "I've always prided myself on being more than just a basketball player, but I can't deny my laser focus on the sport." Kevin, he's following in his father's footsteps, but looking to create his own legacy.
Terrific mentor, but he's just getting started, David. Thank you.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
So you're saying, GA, that he's out there right now protesting in some form or fashion?
Back to Murray. From the arc. But they recover it. Back to Barton.
He sleep, Mom?
Outside for Murray. Clock is at 3. Drains the three-pointer. Murray's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, just like, yeah, this dude's bitch, man. This bitch is OD. Actually, I'm just selling out right now. I don't even care.
Wide open look.
Man, I'm doing glitch. This bitch is really OP, my guy.
The
We did a lot of stuff
catch and
in
shoot
this
jumper there. Murray quickly getting these shots up and over the defense.
And so it's Denver with a 19-point advantage heading
Make
into
sure you
the next
subscribe
quarter.
button,
Their
like,
defense has...
Like, bro.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused.
Made at least 3,000.
And here is Harris.
I think I messed up the glitch up back.
And so it's Denver taking care of business in this game. Total control, operating flawlessly. The other definition for answers that they could never find.
Having the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go.
Y'all messed it up, y'all. By me doing the wrong thing. Me getting out in the fourth quarter. I have 4 minutes. I knew that was gonna happen. I was too happy breaking. Alright, so look. Wait. I know which team I'm picking now. For it to work, y'all. I might want to follow this.
Hey. Yeah. Existing out, that's a long flight. Yeah.
I got what? I got real.
Hey. I've been in game for a long time. Existing out, that's a long flight. For the wrong guy, she dated me at the wrong time. Yeah. Hold up. Existing out, that's a long flight.
But look, y'all should, like, I'm gonna just delete both of them pills. If y'all watching me, bro, y'all should be watching me so y'all can do this. Make sure to subscribe, bro, too, you know. And I'm might do this. Might do this.
Don't tell my mom. Ain't got a whole lot of guap. I can't get enough. Don't tell my mom. I've been in game for a long time. Sets me out, that's a long flight. For the wrong guy, she dated me at the wrong time. Yeah, hold up. Sets me out, that's a long flight. For the wrong guy, she dated me at the wrong time. Five-star rap, Conway. I stranger speaking Chinese, eating white cheese, eating Taipei to reach side. Hey, don't worry about me. Overseas, so they talking about me. Talking about my eyes, talking about my
Man, bro, this glitch is crazy, man.
I have a drink, best car, sunshine, shine, and beginning. Made a good money, but they look at California, have you one, but that's what the mimic.
Make her look like manipulate favor. I take my shoes and 주변의 tempo dudes who I am everywhere I change.你的 feel 是在呼应，装备在乎他们排队只为看我们 show.
Yeah, shout out to my man Headache. Shout out to the No Name Studio. Yeah. Shout out to everybody. Whoa! Whoa!
I've been in game for a long time.
Hey, let me run and show you. Y'all finish. Oh, run show. Alright, so oh, I know who to pick. Y'all can see, we just got another match. As y'all can see, man, we just got another match.
To do. Probably the most common pick and roll coverage across the league is switching. This one is straightforward. You are switching assignments with the screener, and you want to be able to handle this at the primary level. Now, when the ball is on the wings, the most common pick and roll defense you'll see is called ice. The ice defense is to isolate the ball on one side of the floor. The on-ball defender will jump to the middle of the floor, get on the hip of the ball handler, and push it to the baseline side. And he's pushing it to the big who is dropping off, playing very similar to catch-hedge principles. All right, so now we got to go over off-ball screens. And in NBA 2K20, there are 3 different ways to play these off-ball screens. First, let's go over. This off-ball screen coverage is used to get on the hip of the offensive player and trail them over the top of the screen. This coverage is mostly used on
Folks, don't forget to go out to the game for Saturday. Let's make a last weekend with pictures of your favorite mascot, the Warriors mascot and Warriors girls. I would be nice. Come to the game, bring the family, and get a free.
And that's Coit Tower, perched high atop Telegraph Hill here in San Francisco. We're just about set for action. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. With Doris Berg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, Kevin Harlan. And we welcome in someone who has been writing and communicating NBA basketball thoughts in book, over the air, and podcasts And on TV, the terrific Bill Simmons. Bill, great to have you.
And now for somebody who's playing a video game at 3 in the morning. That's my next.
Thank
That's
you
the
very
next
much.
phase for me.
But isn't this a great venue for
This
it?
is great.
I know.
This is great. They're half asleep. And my voice is waking them up. I'm excited.
Bill Simmons is terrific.
Yeah. Wake up. Wake up. I'm talking to you.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Saric and Ayton at the 4 and the 5. Booker out there with Che. And it's Oubre in at the 3 slot. And for the Warriors, Green and Cauley-Stein are down low. Russell is out there with Robinson. And it's Pascal in at the 3, the small forward. Russell with a wide open look. No good on the triple.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
The 3 ball. The offensive rebound. And Ayton stays with
I've been
it.
working
Well, we're talking about a
yards.
big-time rebounder. DeAndre
Making
Ayton's
shit
timing
on the
excellent.
weekend.
Outside Russell.
I got it hard.
And there's the call
Man,
on DeAndre
wait.
Ayton. That's his first foul.
What? Over the weekend.
Cauley-Stein kicks to Russell. Launches it. Bill, hypothetically, 2-on-2. Steph Curry and Del Curry against Clay and Michael Thompson. Which family tandem wins?
Are they playing right now, or are we?
No,
using...
they're going back in their primes.
So it's prime against prime.
Prime against prime.
I think
this is right in your wheelhouse.
I think Clay and Michael would win because Michael Thompson
Do you
was
really?
He was really good back in the day.
Yeah.
I don't think Del Curry or Steph Curry could have handled him in the low post. I think if they were playing now, and the Currys would be like 20-point favorites. They just shoot threes.
I think Del can still shoot.
I think Del should be in a team. They can't. The Rockets couldn't have put him in a corner like Ryan Anderson. I think he can still play.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I did get a chance to speak with Steve Kerr a little bit. He talked about the impact of Devin Booker, adding, he's one of the most capable offensive weapons in the league. A shooter, a scorer, and now becoming a great playmaker. He can punish you for sending help. I don't know, Kevin. I still think that's better than watching him put up 60 against you.
Thanks, David. And Bill, over a quarter of today's NBA players were born in a country other than the United States. The talent is that broad all over the globe.
And Giannis was born on another planet. We don't know what planet
He is
was.
otherworldly.
It wasn't Earth. I think he just got dropped from some satellite. Yeah, this all starts with.
I love it too, don't you? I love the fact we've got players from Latvia and Greece and all over the place.
What's cool about it is they all kind of have distinct identities and quirks, and one of the things that makes somebody like Doncic so much fun to watch is he's not like anybody else. Like, he's close to James Harden, but he's also that step back three that he was taking that he's been making his whole life. Other than Harden, nobody was even really shooting it that way, you know? And I think there's an unselfishness with the European guys that is really useful for the way the American style.
100% agree.
They really, guys move without the ball, give and go, and it's not just like clear out, I'm up.
Yeah. And the Suns making a change here. Rubio's checked in. Russell, no good. Phoenix has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. You've been producing documentaries, going deeper into athlete stories, which I know you love, because I think you're curious more than anything else. The Suns trailing. Now Che. And that's going to be a turnover. They called for 8 seconds. Here's Poole. We've got Alec Burks. Chris is out there with Looney. And it's Bowman in at the point. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. A shot goes in, first of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Bill, in 2012, you wrote an article about the Warriors franchise, How to Annoy a Fan Base in 60 Steps.
Yeah.
A terrific piece. How fortunes have changed for this organization in every way.
Yeah, team of the decade. You could say probably one of the 5 or 6 best teams ever. 5 straight finals runs hadn't happened since Bill Russell and the Celtics, a million years ago. Yeah. And one of the iconic backcourts ever. One of the best playoff players ever in Curry. And then, I just think we'll look back at them a little more fondly than maybe they were remembered in the moment. People were so mad when Durant went there. It's a really fun team. My life was more fun with it in it.
5 in a row. I think 5 finals appearances in a row.
If you're complaining about the Warriors, you need to look in the mirror.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. Bill, do you ever think we're going to eliminate conferences in the NBA playoff seeding?
I think that they would have done a 16 seed, no conference playoff format years ago. I think they're really worried about the travel, though. Mm-hmm. And they've looked at it, and they've really studied it, and they've looked at the effects of, let's say Boston plays Portland in round 1, and you're flying 3,100 miles or 3,200 miles in 3 time zones and all that stuff, and it's a 2-2-1-1-1 series. What is the effect on the team if it goes 7? I think they're really afraid of it. I wish they did it. I don't rate the conferences. I don't really understand them. And over the course of NBA history, they've been really confused by the conferences. I wrote about this in the book of basketball, where we had years where San Antonio was playing in the East for a while, and Baltimore was in the West. Which, go look at a map. Baltimore being in the West is ridiculous. Baltimore was in the West and Philly was in the East, and they're like 50 miles away from each other.
Yeah, made no sense.
So they've never really 100% figured out the conferences. And I just think the 1 through 16 makes more sense.
It would sure be better basketball.
It would be better.
Yeah. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, D'Angelo Russell was traded from the Lakers and, in his words, was kicked on the way out. He's become an all-star in Brooklyn. Russell said, "It's a heck of an accomplishment. That respect from your peers, your coaches, other teams, it's a great feeling." Kevin, given how it started for him in L.A., many remain shocked by Russell's rapid ascent.
Coming into his own, you're right, David. Thank you. 4 on the shot clock. Johnson dishes to Bridges. Kept alive. Diallo. And it's blocked. Johnson outside. And the Suns miss again. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the Warriors. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
Oh, that's how you walk, Andy. How do you walk?
Releases. There's Looney, and he jams it with authority.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Phoenix calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
For the Suns, Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for Diallo. Oubre comes in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Booker in for Johnson. Suns trail by 9. They'll name a couple past superstars that didn't always get enough credit for being as dominant as they were.
Moses Malone would be my #1 pick. Probably the best player in the league for 5 years. dominant in '83. They won the title, and Philly really gave Kareem a lot of problems and was just awesome, and has now just been swept under the rug. Nobody even really remembers. So I would go with him first.
Ever?
Never. Well, it was part of the problem. They kept delaying games back then, and we didn't have league pass. We didn't have a lot of that stuff. I think he was really underrated, and you kind of never know who's going to endure and who's not going to endure. You're going to lose that one.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
And they've been just a little too casual with the basketball. It continues to haunt them.
Ricky Rubio checked in for the Suns. And it's the Warriors' ball. They've picked up 11 straight. Russell against Rubio. Teardrop shot, and Russell with the lay-in. Russell's got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Kaminsky, the pass to Rubio. The three, nailed from three-point land. Rubio's got 6.
And some well-needed scoring. He stops a 13-0 run by Golden State.
The pass to Russell. Here's Pascal. Pass to Cauley-Stein. Here's Pascal. Defended by Booker. Here's Russell with the 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. And a special thanks to our guest, Bill Simmons. Always a compelling discussion, and I hope we can continue.
Please, I'm available. Just call me. I'm ready.
I will.
All right,
There's your number right here on my speed
you
dial.
have my number. Call me.
Good. Doris, you read most reporters, they try to stay impartial, but not Bill Simmons.
I think that's what makes him special, Kevin, right? He has his own lens through which he sees things, and he is unafraid to give you his...
First half of the game. Here's Rubio. From deep three-point range, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
Well, we know Draymond Green is a tenacious defender. He's one of the most versatile guys in the game. He can be position.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at D'Angelo Russell. What a contribution.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
So look, I left 6-minute mark. I'm going to foul out now.
Sharich and 8
So that's
4 in the
see
front.
that
Booker out there with Che. And it's Oubre at the 3 spot.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Right side Robinson. Russell left side. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Right wing. Oubre dishes to Sharich. Back to Oubre. Clock at 6. Booker against Green. Not going to go that time. The Warriors go the other way.
Oh, bitch.
Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly.
Give me the password.
Green's got the first bucket of the third here for the Warriors. Now here's Che. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
You know, you hate to blame anybody, but those turnovers are a big reason why they're down.
Nigga, look,
Warriors
the
leading
fucking
by
plug out here,
14.
bitch.
And keeping us
Fucking
updated
plug
from the
out here,
sideline, let's
bitch.
swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, the
Yeah, what's the
Warriors may
password?
have some injuries that they're going to deal with this season, but they're going to do it in a dynamic new building,
No, it don't work.
Chase Center in San Francisco. The more than $1
did I give
billion,
you?
that's with a B, dollar arena, is hopefully going to
Let's check the
generate
message.
revenue for the team off the floor and allow them to keep some great players in uniform on the floor. It's going to be state-of-the-art here in Golden State.
All right,
The
just
team
check it.
moves from Oakland
Hold
after
on.
spending more than 4 decades playing at Oracle Arena.
D, as you and I were talking, they hate to leave where they've been so successful in Oakland, but this building is amazing. Thank you. Kevon Looney is checked in for the Warriors. Burks comes in for Robinson.
Where at?
Booker against Burks. They double him with Booker. Green, the pass to Pascal. He can't get that one to fall.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
That's just superior balance from the crafty guard. If you allow Devin Booker to get close, he's going to draw
That
you
was my mom.
contact.
He is
Now,
3
what was
for
you
3
saying?
from the free throw line. Some changes for Phoenix. Sheck Diallo comes in for Saric. And it's Bridges in for Oubre.
Yo, what was your passport?
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
Free throw good, Booker.
Sometimes picking after number 10 is just fine. The 13th pick in 2016, Devin Booker, one of the brightest young guards in the NBA today.
Bitch, they
No
were
problems
playing.
knocking that one down. Burks has got 5 points so far.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today?
Go.
Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
And that's his 4th TO here of the quarter, wasting far too many possessions in this game.
To the middle. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Love to see Alec Burks get aggressive with the defense. This guy terrific, getting the defense to foul him.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
At the line for 2.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
Free throw good. Burks.
Alec Burks, Kevin, continuing to develop into a dependable scorer. He's got great size for a 2-guard.
And the Suns making a change here. Rubio's checked in. Second free throw, no good. Suns trail by 17. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Charity stripe shot. He gets that one. 8 points for him.
Ricky Rubio makes great use of the mid-range. This is right in his comfort zone.
Here's Russell. Rebound by the Suns. Diallo's got 6 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the team...
Oh, my goodness! What a play!
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Good on the three-point shot.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
And Rubio kicks to Bridges. Here's Baines. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Russell. And he uses the glass on the layup. Russell's got 11.
Okay, D'Angelo, Russell mixing in a little interior work, not bashful.
Timeout called, the Suns.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Billy Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for the Warriors. And then for Phoenix, Frank Kaminsky comes in for Shaq Diallo. And Kelly Oubre subbed in for Mikal Bridges. Kaminsky kicks to Rubio. And the jumper falls for him.
But just so under control with the ball. Nice move by Rubio.
Warriors leading by 16. There's Russell with the three. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Hey, who's watching now?
Shea outside. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Ayton, he's checked in for the Suns. Here is Russell. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. 11 seconds left in the third quarter. From deep. Offline. And so it's the Golden State Warriors sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Warriors leading by 21. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Green and Cauley-Stein are down low. D'Angelo Russell out there with Robinson. And
Make it. Oh, wait. I made it through the head. Fuck up in the front.
It's pass goal in at the small forward.
Kelly Oubre understands how to take advantage of his athleticism on the interior. That's nice.
Free throw, good, Oubre. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Shea. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
And remember, you know, he grew up in New Orleans, but Kelly Oubre had to move to Texas after Hurricane Katrina. Some tough times that he said put a little bit of a chip on his shoulder to this day.
And they double up Russell. Deep 2 from Robinson. Buries the jump shot.
You know, once a pass is made out of the double team like that, the defense is spread too thin to stop the bucket. Heads up assist there.
Booker outside. Passes it to Ayton. Now here's Booker. Here's the 3. Cauley Stein grabs the ball.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. They double him with Russell. Ayton in the corner. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. 6 to shoot. Rubio the pass to Šarić. Green with the block.
Simply cannot throw up that weak stuff around Draymond Green. You'll hear about it. He will relish the opportunity to send it back.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
The Suns making a switch here. Shea's checked in. Throw good, Robinson. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter.
What's up, LeBron?
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
And funny thing is, if that doesn't get you benched, I have no idea what would.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love, Greg, is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And that'll make a pair of turnovers for him in just the last few minutes. So he's got to be a little bit more deliberate with the ball out there.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And for the Suns, Diallo, he's checked in for Ayton. Johnson comes in for Oubre, and it's Johnson in for Booker. Here's Evans. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Evans has got his first bucket in this one. And here's Che. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Mikal Bridges checked in for Sharch. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And just willing to take chances defensively pays off in a transition basket.
That is quick defense to offense. These guys such terrific athletes. You can't let your guard down.
Lee outside. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And the wide open shot from Evans. Second shot opportunity. Spellman the pass to Chris.
Oh my goodness, this guy is incredibly explosive. Makes Chris a tough cover.
Shooting for Golden State. Marquise Chris. 2.
No good on that one.
Well, this guy, a top 10 pick in 2016, we have seen Marquise Chris's talent. We've also seen the areas where he can improve.
And he sinks the second. Shea with it. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
And Phoenix making a change here. Kaminsky's checked in. Lee up top. He's guarded by Johnson. Lee kicks to Evans. Shot clock at 5. Lee finds Evans. Corner shot. Basket counts. Evans has got 4 points this quarter. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. No good on the quick three. On offense, here are the Warriors. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. And now we've got the intentional foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock. Really, they're just kidding themselves.
Carter, he's checked in for Phoenix. And the foul.
Game's over, but we got our receipt tonight.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here.
You turn a corner, yeah.
Just what a clinical performance they put on.
But we just got our VC look. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Potency from an offensive standpoint as well.
Oh yeah!
Pretty much dominant.
And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony.
Let's get it, man. Yeah, told y'all this glitch is working, man. We can keep doing this glitch, bro. Let's get it, man. Y'all see this glitch is working, man. I told y'all. Like, bruh. Man, hit that like and subscribe button, bro, if you new, bro. Like, bruh. I can make a new build and keep continue to do this build. He continue to do this glitch like, oh my god, bro. This glitch is OP, bro. I'm finna make me a thumbnail while I'm doing this, bro. Gotta do something, bro. All my niggas is took. I'm running around some shit. Don't let me out, bro.
Sets me out, that's a long flight. For the wrong guy, she dated me at the wrong time. Yeah, hold on. Sets me out, that's a long flight. For the wrong guy, she dated me at the wrong time. We don't see nothing over here, jumps my.
Told y'all niggas this glitch is OP. Y'all niggas don't want to believe y'all niggas can't reach. Look, it don't even, I'm making any build, bro. It don't even matter. So I'm gonna delete. Just make any build, y'all. We're gonna delete that build right after this. We're just using it for my coordination shit.
I've been in game for a long time. Sets me out, that's a long flight. For the wrong guy, she dated me at the wrong time. Yeah, hold on. Sets me out, that's a long flight. For the wrong guy, she dated me at the wrong time. 5-star rap, star rap.
Go should I? Yeah, I'm doing this right here. As y'all can see, man, we just got another about coordination glitch, y'all. Like, bro, this glitch is really working, my guy. Like, bro, this glitch is crazy. We just keep on getting these map coordination glitches, y'all. Like, bro, we're stacking up on VC right now, y'all. My predation games and shit, y'all. Like, this week. Like,
Now there's under.
but y'all, I got a video in the way. I want y'all niggas to go subscribe to my other channel, Cherry
against guys who don't shoot it very well and prefer to attack the rim off of the catch.
My old channel that was 600 got
coverage
terminated.
is the switch. If you want to eliminate confusion or easy shots coming off of these screens, you can switch them. Let's not forget, when you talk about the high screen and roll game, the purpose of this is to try to get either the ball handler or the screener open. But depending on these defenses, you're going to give up something. Using these defensive pick and roll schemes, you can limit their options. Hey, we're not trying to tell you which button here to press shoot. We're trying to translate your game into victories. Now that you've watched these two parts, you're already a better player. Now I encourage you to go finish your My Career story, because next...
Got a video coming on that soon. Got a video coming out on this what's my Terry Slime channel.
Get player stats, find schedules, and read interviews with the NBA players. Programs are located at all entrances to the stadium.
That's fucking good.
You was supposed to be here. I wasn't supposed to be here. You know what I'm saying? Give all the glory to God. Hard work. Gotta respect it. You know what I'm saying?
We hope to see you again in another Celtics game. Visit us online for a ticket booth or availability of any future game. Celtic basketball, green room suite.
And fans, please be sure to attend Tote Bag Day. Attendees will receive a complimentary Celtics tote bag.
The blue line making its way out of the station. Our setting tonight, Boston, Massachusetts. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Lowry out there with Che. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. And for the Celtics, Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Tice in at the center, filling out the middle. And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Here is Lowry.
Damn, man! Like, bruh.
Pass to Che. 6 on the shot clock. Siakam passes to Che. There's the triple. The shot off that time. Some solid defense from Brown. And the foul called on Che.
I'm making up.
First foul of the game.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
Now Walker. Tice finds Walker. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. From three-point range, and it's Jay missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation
You know
like
they were
that.
bad.
Maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Norman Powell's checked in for the Raptors.
Bruh.
Here's Walker.
Bruh.
Nice touch on the shot from close range.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Bruh.
Pass to Powell. Toronto working the ball around now.
Yeah. You about what? You about this?
And Siakam throws it down.
Aggressive move from Siakam. Put all that length and athleticism to work.
Is your butter? Oh, sure. Yes, I am. Oh, God, I am. Oh, God, I am. Come on, bro. Not too long, he ain't gonna answer.
Shea with it. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. So for Toronto right now, Davis is out there with Jay. And it's Marc Gasol. And it's Hollis Jefferson in at the 3.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Boston leading by 7. The pass to Wanamaker. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Toronto with the ball.
Don't think wrong when you put comment in the chat,
here's Jay. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
Things are selling my shit.
Passes it to Williams. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Okie dokie.
So it's Boston now. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. And Cantor throws it down.
A young guy with maturity, awareness, and a feel for the game. Tatum is special. I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
Or is he actually insane enough to think that he might be able to...
The Celtics have hit all 4 of their chances so far.
Well, we got 3 minutes, bro. We need to say 6 minutes and a half.
Free throw, no good for Walker.
And you always know what you're going to get from Walker from the line. He's been a solid, consistent free throw shooter his entire career.
Here's Lowry. Here's Ibaka. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul goes against Boston. The Raptors shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
That one is off.
A shot-blocking man of the world. Ibaka can tell you, not in my house, in at least 4 languages.
The Raptors making a switch here. Powell's checked in.
Man, drop a like and drop a sub, bro. I swear to God, bro. Hey, bro, we got... Bro, we about to blow out, bro. Bro, we about to make something happen, my guy. Hold on.
Here's Tice. James checked
man,
in
y'all want me to turn the camera?
The Celtics shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
And when you look at the numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's
Alright,
something
bet.
you'll be happy
I'm gonna
with.
turn this shit on right now, y'all. Hot top on, niggas. Oh, my
Free throw, no
brush.
good for Walker.
Alright, I'm gonna turn this shit on right now,
trouble with the
man.
three ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Shea outside.
Let's turn that shit on right now, man.
The three. It's not going to go for him. Now
Boston
takes it the other way. Hayward passes to Walker. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. That's 10 points for Walker.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. 54 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Williams dishes to Walker.
I didn't want to official wheel yet, bro.
What you like about Siakam as a rim protector, the strong fundamentals, able to affect shots
I think it's be
without
weird.
fouling.
Oh, God. I think it's fucking weird. I think it's just fucking
41
weird.
seconds left in the first half. Here's Hayward, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Hayward's got his first basket of the night. It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
And it's easy to give up after
Yo,
a
it's
play
good.
like
You
that,
shout
but
out
this
to the
team
4 y'all that's watching.
needs
Yo,
to
we
keep
bro.
fighting.
Make sure you
It's
jump
just
like you
one
jump a
trip
shot,
down
bro,
the
my
court,
nigga. My
but you
nigga, bro.
have to have
Man, this
short
Chris is
memory
going crazy,
in
my
this
guy.
league, or you
I'm finna get
won't
another
last
foul.
long.
One more foul.
And an intentional foul right there.
Alright, so I can't get the
So it's
last
a
foul. I
missed
gotta
2
wait
free
until
throws
it's
in the game, going 5 for 7.
Shooting for Boston. Kemba Walker will be at the line shooting 2.
Alright, I gotta get one more foul. When I'm in the middle of the 6-minute hash mark in a quarter. Okay. So we don't fucking wait at 1K, nigga.
He's off on the first.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
And he can't get the second one to drop either.
My bad,
Coming
bro.
up
My
empty
bad,
that
y'all. My
time.
bad.
Toronto's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. Powell, the pass to Shea. His three-pointers off the mark.
Alright, let me see how much. One more minute, y'all.
I'm deep.
Man, I'm good.
And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Boston Celtics ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We've got more in store for you right after this.
My camera's messed up. So, yo, bro, we now at the halftime. Let's see if we got one more minute, y'all.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A
I was
very
not ready
high
for that
percentage
shit.
of those in the first half.
Brown and Hayward, they're the wings. Daniel Tice out there with Tatum, and it's Walker in at point guard. That's the group for Brad Stevens getting going here in the second half. Now Shea. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Ibaka kicks to Anunoby. Rebound by the Celtics. Tatum passes to Hayward.
Not yet. We need one more.
Long. Shea outside. They get it back.
Oh, we got 1 minute. We can foul out now, y'all. We can foul out.
Excellent timing on the offensive glass, and
Y'all, we got
Ibaka
6
takes
minutes. We can
advantage
foul out,
of
y'all.
the
We
second
can
chance
foul out.
opportunity.
Man, make sure you drop a like and number sub, man. We can foul out now. Man, nigga, we can foul out. Go crazy. They go crazy, bro. We fouled out, y'all. We did it. We fouled out.
Here's Tice. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a
I gotta
big
get a green
difference.
screen,
Once
bro.
they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Yeah,
For
bro.
Steve,
Yo, yeah, we got the VC.
this is Kevin Holland thanking you for tuning
We
in.
got our VC, my guy. We got it. Told y'all we got the VC. VC stacked again, my guy. This glitch is eliminate, y'all. This glitch is OP. This glitch is stacking, y'all. This VC glitch is OP. Yo, shout out to the 2 that's watching, y'all. Type in the chat, y'all. Right, niggas. Shout out to the fucking 2 that's watching. Make sure y'all niggas, man, type in the chat, man. Yo, but yeah, bro, man. Shout out to y'all niggas that's watching me. And make sure y'all niggas. Yeah, bro, I'm gonna have to pick that team, bro. The Milwaukee Bucks. Look, I'm gonna see what team. I can pick that team again? Bruh! Say on God, I can pick that team again. Bro, yo, every hour, bro, this glitch is stacking, bro. I'm getting all this VC, my guy. This is better than the rec glitch on God it is.
Hey, I've been in game for a long time. 16 hours, that's a long flight. For the wrong guy, she dated me at the wrong time. Yeah, hold on. 16 hours, that's a long flight.
Yo, I'm gonna go check my VC for y'all niggas. I'm gonna go check my shit, y'all. Y'all niggas and shit stuff. I'm gonna go check. I'm gonna go check my shit for y'all niggas, yeah. Shout out to the 2 that's in the chat. Make sure y'all drop a like, though. So. What do we see over there? 11K? $11K from this glitch? That's hard.
Yeah, existing hour, that's a long flight. Yeah. Hey, I've been in game for a long time. 16 hours, that's a long flight. For the wrong guy, she dated me at the wrong time. Yeah, hold on. 16 hours, that's a long flight. For the wrong guy, she dated me at the wrong time.
Oh, we don't see nothing wrong. Over here, jump smile. What a jump, yeah, I'm pound. BBW, where you from?
Yo, bro, we just got 11K from that glitch, but that glitch is my god.
My purple hair like I'm soon like a bang to the gut. Thumping quite that you because of the color. Everything was a good. Don't tell my mom. I can't get enough. Don't tell my mom.
I've been in game for a long time. 16 hours, that's a long flight. For the wrong guy, she dated me at the wrong time. Yeah, hold up, setting out, that's a love line. For the wrong guy, she dated me at the wrong time.
5-star rap, come way. A stranger speaking Chinese, eating white cheese, keeping Taipei.
I'm gonna tell my niggas stop. My niggas should win shit. My niggas that stop.
I want the twice of the
Bro, loud. Niggas bed. My niggas hits. My niggas. Oh, you gay, bro. You gay. You gay. I ain't no streamer, bro. Look. Bro, I got 11K from his BC glitch. Make a new build. You can get unlimited mouth per nation, but without going to the prelude. What you say, little bitch? You bitch. Remember my mama was roasting you the day when she called you slut. Oh gosh, she is.
That's a long flight. For the wrong guy, she dated me at the wrong time. Oh, we don't see nothing wrong.
You got you fucking slow. She did it last night too. Huh? You didn't say that to her. Shut up, bitch. Don't talk about my mom. Oh God, your mom was saying, dude, bitch. He gonna put his VPN on? I don't want to support her shit. Nigga. You don't want to support her shit. He gonna put his VPN on. You don't want to support her shit. Don't want to stream so out, bro. You don't want to support her shit, bro. He said he gonna go put his VPN on. He said I want to support her. Pull up on that bitch, man.
And the chip, what's up, bro?
Shut up, bitch.
I'm looking for peace.
If that's you would be on the news doing that too, bro. God, you would.
Do anything anymore. I would just start
do some shit like that on Twitter, you fucking.
Giving my heart and my arteries. How much of me do you want? You take me to bang boom, kicking the door. They ain't doing it the same. Claim shame. We put the fire to flame.
You gay. You gay. Yep, you gay.
Go away in my hell lane.
Yep, you gay.
Heaven's gate, I got to pay. Cause you know idle times what it play. My flow.
What's up? Shut up, bitch. Yo, we back on the good shot. Bro, go do this glitch for me, bro. Go do this My Player Nation glitch. Look. Yo, we just got another My Player Nation game, y'all. As y'all can see, bro, this glitch is low key, my guy. Man, if all y'all hot right on this shit, bro. Like, we just keep repeating, y'all. No, why did Kenzie unblock me? No, she unblocked me. Is that... What is your number?
Every year, mycareer brings you a fresh story that takes you on a journey.
That's right, and this year's story has you rubbing shoulders with some pretty big names.
Rubbing shoulders with LeBron, Idris Elba, Rosario Dawson. I mean, we could go on, but you have to see it for yourself.
But there is so much more to mycareer mode, and this year is more robust than ever before.
Like My Player Nation, right?
That's right, and we've compiled all there is to do in this mode, so check out this guide. mycareer is your chance to live the life of an NBA superstar. Before you start, you can load up the My NBA 2K20 app and scan your face into the game. Then, use the brand new My Player Builder to create your skill set and physical abilities. When you're done, you can test the build at any overall rating you'd like with teams that you choose. Find your perfect fit and dive into When the Lights Are Brightest.
Jay?
The new My Career story created in partnership with Maverick Carter and LeBron James's Spring Hill Entertainment.
It's important to me. Answer the question, coach. Hey, watch your tone.
The bro.
Okay?
This star-studded cast will guide your journey to be drafted into the NBA. But making the roster is only the beginning. You have
they got me
full
on a
control
prelude,
of your
bro.
career, team practices, and working out at the Gatorade training
they
facility
got me on a
will improve
prelude,
your
bro.
skills, and endorsement opportunities can expand.
I was just playing. But they got me on a prelude, bro.
Attention all junior NBA fans, it's time to register for summer basketball camps. Kids ages 8 through 17 are invited to learn basketball skills with team trainers and coaches. Have fun, meet friends, while improving your game at the same time.
We hope to see you again at another Celtics game. So visit us online or at ticket booth for availability of any future game. Celtic basketball's Green Run Suite. And folks, we hope you'll join us for our next Fan Appreciation giveaway. Next up, magnetic schedules. Keep track of.
An aerial view of downtown Boston, our location tonight, gives you a great idea of the beauty of this historic city. It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Here are the five for the Raptors. Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Shea is out there with Lowry, and it's Anunoby in the small forward position. And for the Celtics, Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Tice in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here is Lowry, pass to Shea. Let's go. Some solid defense from Brown.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. Just trying to force something is rarely a good idea.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Lowry dishes to Shea. For the 3. It's rebounded by Tice.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And here is Brown.
And they say 100, alright, there, boy, stop it. And we say
outside, Walker.
What? And I was scared for him.
5 to shoot. Puts one up, and the layup is up and in.
Walker's a scorer first. Shots like that floater are an integral part of his arsenal.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. And there's the pass to Tatum. Inside, Brown. And the layup's good off the glass.
You know, some scouts thought Tatum had tunnel vision looking only for his own shot, but he's more about team.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Brad Stevens and talked about what makes Kyle Lowry such a dynamic player. Coach said, I love his competitive fire. Playing against guys like that has to bring out the best with you. Got to meet force with force. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And Siakam throws it down.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Brown wide open, he fires. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Brown's got 5 points so far. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
I just do my hair, bro. I didn't even tell you, bro.
A three-pointer, no
I had
good.
to do my dreads, bro.
She's 1 for 5 from the
I
field.
gotta put the stuff in there every night.
They need
Salt
to
water
pick up the energy.
and
That one
I
good
put,
for 2.
How about the quick feet of Walker that really
so
come
the,
into play
locking process
on his drives to the rack?
Raptors trail by 9.
Yeah.
Lowry kicks to Anunoby.
I do that every single night. I know I put my
Ibaka
my
outside.
bandana back on.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining.
Yeah, bro, we back out at the good.
And so it's Walker with it who brings it up for the Boston Celtics. The dish to Hayward.
I'm
Tatum
gonna foul
on the
out.
wing.
I'm gonna foul out now. I'm gonna foul out.
And so they foul intentionally. And some changes here for the Celtics. Cantor checked in for Daniel Tice. Marcus Smart comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Kemba Walker. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Marcus Gasol is checked in for Ibaka. Hollis Jefferson comes in for OG Anunoby. Norman Bowles checked in for Che. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Kyle Lowry. Here's Wanamaker. And here's Tatum for 3. Here's Cantor. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Passes it to Powell. Siakam with it. And Cantor pulls it down. In the corner, Smart with it. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Now here's VanVleet. Siakam finds Powell. With the teardrop. He doesn't hit that one. Celtics leading by 8. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And that one hits back iron.
Oh, he's not going to miss that shot twice in a row. Trust me.
VanVleet passes to Hollis Jefferson. Back to VanVleet. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from the wing. A rebound by the Celtics. 36 seconds left in the first quarter. Boston making some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Tatum. Hayward comes in for Brown. And Walker subbed in for Brad Wanamaker. Walker and Smart, the guards. Hayward out there with Williams. And it's Cantor in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Boston 5. They get it back. Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Ibaka.
And the ability to generate points off offensive rebounds, something Ibaka did a lot earlier in his career before he started spending so much time on the perimeter.
Daniel Tice is checked in for Cantor. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for the Raptors. Hayward against Lowry. Smart wide open, he fires. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
And that's how you build confidence in your shot. Smart, able to set his feet off the catch and shoot.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, if you were going to lose Kyrie Irving, why not replace him with Kemba Walker? The Celtics brought Walker in from Charlotte last offseason, and it looks like he's going to pay off big time in Boston. The Celtics didn't exactly do what they wanted the last couple of years, but with Walker and Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum and a hopefully healthy Gordon Hayward, Celtics aren't exactly going to be in the lottery anytime soon either.
Well, you're right on that, D.A. They're still stocked, and we love Walker. He'll, I think, mix well with this team. Thank you.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
At 6'4", 220 pounds, Marcus Smart might be the most physically imposing point guard in the league, especially with this fiery approach to the game.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Shea left side. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Good.
And this is what you love about Shea. He can rise and fire. I mean, he can also hurt you by putting the ball on the floor.
Got one more. We only need 2 more, y'all. But we can't get that 2 more until we have to, like, it say 6 minutes.
1 second left. That shot off. Kemba Walker firing on all cylinders for the Boston Celtics. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. What a game we're seeing from Kemba Walker.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
So the Raptors 5 right now. Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Lowry and Powell, the guards. And it's Ibaka in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Powell, that's good. Powell's got... Toronto making a change here. Shea's checked in. Raptors trail by 7. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Five on the clock. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Brown outside. Back to Hayward. And Hayward at the stop.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces with his pass.
Shea with it. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. And the Celtics making a change here. Cantor's checked in. Here's the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Brown finds Walker. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 5th assist in this one.
Knocks down his second 3 of the half. I mean, he had 2 of them in the first half also. Doing some solid work from deep.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Hey, guys, just a little too nonchalant there. That's a couple turnovers here in the last few minutes, and those miscues can spell trouble.
Smart's checked in for Boston. And the Raptors also making a change. Van Vliet's checked in.
Nigga, this look like the person that
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
Nigga, it sounds good.
Nice shot by Smart. Smart's got the lead up to 14 now for Boston.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the Raptors call time here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
The defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
Wanamaker's checked in for Boston. And then for Toronto, Gasol comes in for Serge Ibaka. Hollis Jefferson sub in for Powell. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Williams is checked in for Tatum. And Toronto also making a switch. Boucher is checked in. Celtics leading by 14. To the inside. Wanamaker. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now.
How many fouls? Oh yeah, we can get our fouls now. We can get fouled out, my guy.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed in there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And Wanamaker gets it to go.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
Yeah, you got to be locked in at all times. Their inconsistent play is a
I'll
big
put my
reason why
headphones
they
in,
lose.
bro. I can't concentrate, bro. That happened last year. Shit's sick.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. From deep. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Looking to end the run. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Down to 2. Make sure you just sub and like my y'all. We're gonna
There's the killer two-handed slam.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
But they're playing well as a unit, taking shots they know they can make and building this lead.
Toronto calls timeout.
And clearly, he's in a lot of pain. They call time, and the trainer's going to get a chance to go out and check him over.
Oh.
58 seconds left to play here in the third. Shea outside. Van Vliet passes to Shea. He lobs it up. They grab their own miss. Raptors moving the ball around. Pass to Gasol. Stolen by Cantor. Pass to Smart. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 6 assists here tonight.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior. A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, jinx me.
Yeah, what was that? Did he forget about? Very strange.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Toronto.
You control my time. Nah, bro, I gotta let my hair go, bro. I gotta let my hair go, bro.
At the line of the Celtics, Jason Tatum will be at the line shooting 2.
And that one falls for Tatum.
Well, who could forget Jason Tatum's rookie year? I mean, in the 2018 playoffs, all he did was lead the Celtics in scoring at just 20 years old, taking Boston to Game 7 of the conference finals.
He was going out last night, remember?
And so Tatum nails them both.
How would you?
5 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here.
Look, bro, look at this. Look. VC goods. VC goods, look. Look, I'm finna get me another one. Look. Yeah. Go on my stream, look. VC goods. BC Glitch, my guy.
This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for.
Bro. Look, I'm finna get another My Player Nation game. Look, you see this? You see this shit? Go on my stream. I keep getting My Player Nation games every time I create a player. And the VC stacking. Yo, but that's a VC glitch. Look, you see the numbers right there? You see where the numbers is at? Chill out, bro. Niggas is weird. And I could do it again, bro. After I just made the same build, I can make the same build again. Man, this glitch is OP. Y'all better hop right on this, my guy. I'm finna show y'all my BC though. I think this is kind of better than a rec glitch because you get, instead of you getting 500, you get 1,000 every time. You know? You hear me? So like, yeah. My BC also like, yeah. Look, I got 12,000 to stack it. And I said it's stacking.
Do it like me.
Let's go YouTube. I'll be teaching y'all today how to do this unlimited PC glitch, y'all. Like, bro, this glitch is, man, this glitch is OP, man. Like, bro, y'all. Let's go YouTube today. I'll be teaching y'all how to do this unlimited PC glitch, y'all. Yeah, y'all, but like, I was streaming like right now, y'all. I'm sorry for you, but this is like talking over the thing, y'all. But y'all, man, I just found some glitch when I was scrolling YouTube, and I just found some glitch. I was liking the front glitch. Y'all see like right here. I was just playing. It don't even matter, y'all. Y'all know me.
Just a high brother and the chick. I see what's up, bro. More than 3 like me. I'm looking for peace, looking for love, looking for everything. Pray to God and I fell on my knees. I'm sick of the don't do anything anymore. I was just starving, sleeping on the floor. A part of me looking for more. Giving my heart and my arteries. How much of me do you want? She take me to bang boom, kicking the door. They ain't doing it the same. Claim shame. We put the fire to flame, ignite it. We hold the light in the game. Rain, go away in my head.
Yeah, just make it so long. But it's good to be OP. And plus the bad's good too. Like everyone like keep that player. Everything like I think the rep and the VC glitches that show so
For My Player's brand. Hit the neighborhood for online games in the playground, trampoline basketball in the cages, 5-on-5 in the rec, or create an organized team with stat tracking and Pro-Am, which has a new 3v3 court sitting out back. The neighborhood often transforms with 2K Compete events, giving you new ways to experience My Career. Then there's My Player Nation. Join your team's current roster to play real-life matchups all season long. Go for the win because players for the opposition are trying to take your team down. Each result will
Like, this map for an HBO channel.
We hope to see you again at another Celtics game. So visit us online for a ticket booth and availability of any future game, Celtic basketball, green, brown, steel. And folks, we hope you'll join us for our next fan appreciation giveaway. Next up, magnetic schedules. Keep track of all the Celtic games right on your refrigerator door.
The blue line making its way out of the station. Our setting tonight, Boston, Massachusetts. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. We'll watch the Toronto Raptors in this one as they go up against the Boston Celtics here in Boston. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight David Aldridge. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Lowry out there with Che. And it's Ibaka in at the 5, home in the paint. And for the Celtics, Tucker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. And it's Tice in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Here's Tatum. The 17-footer goes down.
This is right in Tatum's wheelhouse. That mid-range is his comfort zone.
Lowry passes to Che. Shoots it up. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
Hayward on the wing, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Celtics shooting their first free throw of the evening. And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here.
And you always know what you're going to get from Walker from the line. He's been a solid, consistent free throw shooter his entire career.
Like, just foul
Toronto
out.
on defense.
Like, don't foul out. Like right now. You see where it say minutes at, y'all? They gotta say 5 fouls in 6 minutes.
And once he
shit,
got
like,
to the 10,
when
I
it say
think he
6
was
minutes, you
surprised
go
to
foul
find
out, like,
himself
get your
that
next
wide
foul.
open.
I think
But, like, for now,
defensively,
you gotta
that
get
is
5
not
fouls.
the way you want to start.
fouls.
Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And David Aldridge spoke with Brad Stevens. David?
Thanks, Kevin. He said when you're going against a team that can dominate like this one inside, you have to really play great help defense, communicate, and double team, but only when it makes sense. It's a little bit of a chess match, but it's a physical one, guys.
Thank you, David. And just about a minute into the first quarter.
Y'all, but y'all, this is my last. I'm at this
Lowry against Walker.
video this year, y'all.
Tries from 16. Toronto gets it back with a new 14. And the basket is good.
Pascal Siakam can be a menace on the glass. He's got length,
But
he's
y'all,
got
hit the subscribe
athleticism.
button, y'all,
Look out.
and, like, yeah. But we're not done with the bitch yet.
And
Like,
He's going to get whistled for that foul. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Powell, he's checked in for the Raptors. So it's the Celtics now. Hayward kicks to Tatum. Toronto's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So the Raptors 5 right now. They've got Marc Gasol and Van Vliet out there with Jay. And it's Hollis Jefferson in at the 3 slot.
And Kevin, Marcus Smart dishing it well in that instance. We know he is a special defensive player, but how about that pass?
Hollis Jefferson passes to Che. Here's Boucher, fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, Greg, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
On the free throw, no good. And so Wanamaker will bring it up for the Celtics. Hayward outside. Pass to Smart. Shoots over Van Vliet. Goes back up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, there is something special about the way Enes Kanter performs on the offensive end. He is a tough cover.
And he makes the first but misses the second. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Van Vliet passes to Hollis Jefferson. Inside and finished off by Gasol.
Now, Marc Gasol is just so fundamentally sound. You put him in a pick-and-roll game, he is so effective.
Boston trailing. Here's Wanamaker. He has 5. Here's Smart. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Smart's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Jacks up a 3. And it's Che missing. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul. So it's Boston now. Here's Hayward. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Attacking right there. Hayward using the strength that he has built up over the years to finish through contact.
Van Vliet passes to Gasol. Shoots over Kanter. Tries again. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Hollis Jefferson.
And now you look at it, 6 of their last 10 points coming on second chance baskets.
Now here's Hayward. Defense right on him. And the foul called on Shea.
I gotta get
And now for the Raptors. Nine seconds left in the first half. Now here's Walker. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.